Hello students, already we have discussed about the topic matrices. In that what is matrix and types of a matrix. So in that we have discussed row matrix, column matrix and square matrix and also diagonal matrix. So next we will discuss about the next one. The fourth one is scalar matrix. Scalar matrix. So we have discussed about the square matrix. So what is square matrix? In a square matrix, the number of rows equal to the number of columns. So and also in the diagonal matrix, the non-diagonal elements are zeros and other values are diagonal elements are any constant that we have discussed about the diagonal matrix. Now what is scalar matrix? So in the scalar matrix, so we can define scalar matrix in two ways. One is in terms of diagonal matrix and one more in terms of square matrix. If it is a diagonal matrix, so a matrix or a diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix, So we know that what is diagonal matrix. In the diagonal matrix, non-diagonal elements are zeros and any elements in the diagonal, in the principal diagonal. So in the diagonal matrix, if a matrix A is equal to Aij, it is a square matrix. A diagonal matrix is a square matrix itself. So A is equal to Aij is a matrix or a diagonal matrix of order m cross n. We can consider m cross n. So this m cross m matrix A is said to be a scalar matrix if the diagonal elements are equal. Already it is a diagonal matrix. So in that a diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix. So in that the diagonal elements are equal. If the diagonal elements are equal, then it is called a diagonal matrix. If the diagonal elements are equal. If the diagonal elements are equal in a diagonal matrix, then it is called a scalar matrix. Or this is one definition. Or a square matrix. One way we can define scalar matrix in terms of diagonal matrix, and one more we can define in terms of square matrix. So a square matrix is said to be a scalar matrix if is said to be a scalar matrix if we have already considered the matrix as A is equal to Aij, then if Aij equal to 0, if I is not equal to j, Aij is equal to 0 if I is not equal to j, and Aij equal to any constant if I equal to j. Aij equal to 0 if I is not equal to j, that means non-diagonal elements are zeros. Aij equal to 0 if I is not equal to j, that means the non-diagonal elements are zeros in a square matrix. And Aij equal to k is any constant. K is a constant. K is any constant. So Aij equal to k is any constant if I is equal to j. So this is also one of the definition of a scalar matrix. So if we define in terms of diagonal matrix, only we have to write the diagonal elements are equal. Or when we define that scalar matrix in terms of square matrix, so we have to define a square matrix A is equal to Aij is said to be a scalar matrix if Aij equal to 0, if I is not equal to j, and Aij equal to k if I is equal to j, where k is any constant. So this is the definition of a scalar matrix. So example we can give A is equal to, it's be a scalar matrix. We can define in terms of 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. So matrix any scalar, so diagonal elements are equal and non-diagonal elements are constant. Or we can define this also, non-diagonal elements are zeros and the diagonal elements are equal. So this matrix is called a scalar matrix. So this is one more type of matrix. So that is also in a type of square matrix. Next is identity matrix. Identity matrix. So what is identity matrix? We have discussed about square matrix, diagonal matrix and scalar matrix. So identity matrix is also a one more type of matrix in a scalar matrix, in a square matrix, or we can say it is a diagonal matrix, or we can say it is a scalar matrix also. So what is identity matrix? Identity matrix is a matrix or a square matrix, or we can say it is a scalar matrix. So in the scalar matrix, if the diagonal elements are 1, then it is called identity matrix. In the scalar matrix, the diagonal elements are equal, so then it is called scalar matrix. So identity matrix means it's a scalar matrix in which the diagonal elements are 1. It is unity. So that matrix is called a identity matrix. A matrix or a scalar matrix in which the diagonal elements are unity, then it is called identity matrix. So this is in terms of scalar matrix. Or if we define in terms of a diagonal matrix, how we can define in a diagonal matrix, if the diagonal elements are equal and unity, then it is called identity matrix. Or we can define this in terms of square matrix also. How we can define in terms of square matrix? In a square matrix, or a square matrix is said to be identity matrix if the non-diagonal elements are zeros and the diagonal elements are equal. The diagonal elements are equal and that is equal to 1. That way we can define. So scalar matrix in which the diagonal elements are unity is called a identity matrix. So we can define identity matrix in terms of 1 by 1 also, or 2 by 2 matrix also we can define, or we can define 3 by 3 also, 3 by 3 matrix. Similarly we can define 4 by 4. Similarly we can define, this is of 1 by 1, this is 2 by 2, this is 3 by 3, 3 by 3, and one more 4 by 4. By taking all the diagonal elements 1 and non-diagonal elements are zeros, then that matrix is called the identity matrix. Similarly 5 by 5, 6 by 6 we can define the identity matrix. So this identity matrix is very important in the next chapter. So we should know what is identity matrix, and all these types of matrices are very important. Row matrix, column matrix, square matrix, then diagonal matrix, scalar matrix. Whenever the term is mentioned, you should know how to write that matrix whenever it is mentioned. So this is identity matrix. So this is one more type of matrix. Next will be one more type of matrix, that is a zero matrix. Next is zero matrix. Zero matrix. So name itself indicates it is a zero matrix, means all the elements of a matrix is zero. If all the elements of a matrix is zero, then it is called zero matrix. So zero matrix is usually denoted by O or 0. This is equal to all the elements are 0. So we can define in terms of our 1 by 1 matrix we can define, or we can define 2 by 2 also. That means all the elements are zeros. We can define 3 by 3 also. 3 by 3 is all the elements are zeros. So this is of 3 by 3 and this is of 2 by 2. So a zero matrix is a matrix in which all the elements of a matrix is zero. Then it is called zero matrix. So this is the definition of a zero matrix. So this is important whenever we have to add, we have to get, when we discuss about the addition and subtraction of a matrix or multiplication of a matrix. In that case, it will be used. So these are the types of the matrices. Next is equality of matrices. Equality of matrices. See, equality of it is matrices. So when it is a single, then we call it as a matrix. If it is more than one, then it is called matrices. So equality of matrices. So what is equality of matrices? Suppose there are two matrices, then when we call these two matrices are equal. So when there are two matrices, the equality or two matrices are said to be equal if the order of that matrix should be equal and the elements or the entries of that matrix should be equal. If two matrices A and B are said to be equal, if the order of that matrix should be equal, order of the matrix is equal or same, and the entries corresponding element should be equal, then only we call that two matrices are equal. If A and B are, if A is equal to Aij and B is equal to Bij, are two matrices are said to be equal, if first condition, order of matrices are equal, order of the matrices are equal, and corresponding elements are equal. Corresponding elements are equal. So if there are two matrices, then that matrices are said to be equal if the order of the matrices should be equal, they should have equal order, and the corresponding element should be equal. So if I consider A and B are any two matrices, example, I'll take A as 2, 3, 0, 1 and B as 2, 3, 0, 1. So now you can see both the matrices of same order, that is of 2 by 2 and 2 by 2. 2 by 2 and 2 by 2. So A and B are two matrices of same order, 2 by 2, and the corresponding entries or the elements are also equal. In the first place, A11 position, the element is 2, A12 position, the element is 3 in both the matrices, A21 the element is 0, and A22 the element is 1. So A and B are equal matrices, or equality. We can say A and B are equal. A and B are equal. So if I consider some other example, I will consider A as 1, 4, 6, 5 of 2 by 2 and B is equal to 4, 1, 6, 5. This is of 2 by 2. So if I consider A is 1, 4, 6, 5 and B is 4, 1, 6, 5. Now both the matrices of same order 2 by 2, both are having same order 2 by 2. But you can see the first entry A11 entry, here it is 1, here it is 4. And the second A12 position, the first element is 4 and the next element is, in this it is 1, and A21 it is 6 and A21 here it is 6, and here A22 is 5, here A22 is 5. So here second row will be same, and in the first row the elements are same, 1, 4 and 1, 4 only, but their position is different. Here A11 is 1, here A11 is 4. Here A12 is 4 and here A12 is 1. So the condition is they should have same order and corresponding elements also should be equal. Now generally we can say the elements are all same element, 1 4 6 5, here also 1 4 6 5, but the position of that elements is different. So these two matrices are not equal. Here A is equal to B, but here A is not equal to B. Here A is equal to B, but here A is not equal to B. Order should be same and corresponding element should be same. Then only two matrices are equal. So this is about the equality of matrices. So based on these types of matrices, and in the first by giving the Aij values, we can find out the matrix, we can construct a matrix, and also equality. By using this equality of matrices, definition of equality of matrix, we will solve some of the problems based on that definitions. So write down all these in the notes, all the definitions and examples, whatever I have given. So just write down all that in the notes, copy down. So example you copy the same, and definitions you can refer textbook. So write how it is in the textbook, same way, or you can just copy what is given in the class. So first question: if a matrix has 8 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? So the question is, if a matrix has 8 elements, so what are the possible orders it can have? So in a matrix, if there are 8 elements, so we can say that 8 elements, it may be in a row or in a column, but it is not mentioned. It is just told it is of order 8, or it has elements, 8 elements. So which are the possible orders we can say? So one thing is, we can arrange all these elements in a column, single column. So that becomes, there will be 1 column and 8 rows. 1 column and 8 rows. So the order will be 8 rows, means 8 cross 1, 8 by 1. We can arrange all these 8 elements in a single column. So that indicates what? If I arrange all these 8 in a single column, so there will be 8 rows and 1 column. 8 rows and 1 column. Or I can arrange all these 8 elements in a row. If I arrange all these 8 elements in a row, then there will be 8 columns and 1 row. So the possible order is what? 1 by 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 is possible, and 8 by 1 is also possible. So the elements is 8. Or I can take 4 and 4. 4 elements and 4 elements. So in a first row 4 elements and second row 4 elements. First row 4 elements, second row 4 elements. There are 2 rows and how many columns? 4 columns. 2 rows and 4 columns. Or I can place these 8 elements in a 2 columns. Then there will be a 4 rows. So the possibility is 2 by 4 and 4 by 8. 4 by 2, that also can be possible. So which are the possible orders it can have? So the possible orders are, 1 by 8, 8 by 1, 2 by 4 and 4 by 2. 4 by 2. So the possible orders are 1 by 8, 8 by 1, 2 by 4 and 4 by 2. Either you can arrange 8 elements, you can check, or we can say if we consider this cross or by as a multiplication, then 1 into 8 is also 8, 8 into 1 is also 8, 2 into 4 is also 8, 4 into 2 is also 8. So any other element such that their product is 8, no other elements having product is 8. So the possible orders are 1 by 8, 8 by 1, 2 by 4, 4 by 2, or 1 cross. You can either you can read it as 1 by 8 or 1 cross 8 also. So the possible orders are like this. Next one. If a matrix has 24 elements, what are the possible orders? What are the possible orders it can have? If there are 24 elements, so what are the possible orders it can have? Now the number of elements in a matrix is 24. So which are the possible orders? Now directly we can write orders, or the possible orders are so instead of keeping all the 24 in one row, so by calculating, or keeping all the 24 elements in a row and calculating, or in a column, so we can see, or directly we can write, so when we get the product as 24, so when we get product as 24, so 1 by 24 or 24 by 1, then 2 by 12 or 12 by 2 is also possible, then 3 by 8, 8 by 3 is also possible, then 4 by 6 and 6 by 4 is also possible, then any other, no, only these means. So possible orders are this much. So this is the possible orders when the elements are, the number of elements in a matrix is given, we can write the possible orders. So this is about that. So similarly you can solve this for 16 elements. You can solve this for 16 elements, and also you can solve it for 18 elements. So homework you do this. So the homework will be, if a matrix has 18 elements. If a matrix has 18 elements, so what are the possible orders it can have? So write down that, copy that. So homework will be, if a matrix has 18 elements, so what are the possible orders it can have? So this is one of the homework, if it is 18 elements. Next question will be, so now we have calculated the orders. Next is, we have to construct a matrix when the ith and aij elements are given. Next one, construct a 3 by 2 matrix, 3 by 2 matrix whose elements are given by aij is equal to half into modulus of I minus 3j. So we have to construct a matrix of order 3 by 2 or 3 cross 2. We have to construct a matrix of order 3 cross 2. So we have to find out what is the elements. Elements are given in terms of I and j. So first we write the general matrix of 3 by 2 by considering the elements as A11, A12 and so on. So the general matrix is A is equal to, so first we'll write the general matrix. So it is given 3 by 2 means 3 rows and 3 indicates the rows and 2 indicates the column. 3 rows and 2 columns. So 3 rows means A11, A12, 2 columns. Then A21, A22. Then A31, A32. This is of 3 rows and 2 columns. This is 3 rows and 2 columns. The first one, the first entry, first row and first column, so A11. This is in the first row and second column, so first row and second column A12. And now it is in the second row and first column, so it is A21. And this is in the second row and second column, so A22. This will be in the third row 3 and the first column A31. And this will be in the third row and second column, so it is A32. Now we have to find out of order 3 cross 2. So now we have to find out Aij. So we have to find out what is A11. Similarly, we have to find out what is A12, A21, A22, all these elements we have to consider, but we have to calculate by considering Aij. So what is Aij? Aij will be given half into I minus 3j. So A11 will be half into 1 minus 3 into 1. 1 minus 3 into 1. So 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 2 will be modulus is plus 2. So it will be 1. So A12, or direct you can write here also A12. This will be half into 1 minus 3 into 2. We have to substitute the values I and j. Half into 1 minus 3 into 2. So 1 minus 6 is minus 5. Minus 5 is minus 5 by minus 5 modulus value will be plus 5 by 2 is 5 by 2. 5 by 2. Next A21 will be half into 2 minus 3 into 1. 2 minus 3 into 1. So 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Modulus will be, so it will be half. Then A22, this is equal to half into 2 minus 3 into 2. So 3 into 2 is 6. 2 minus 6 is 4, minus 4. Modulus will be 4. So it will be 2. Then A31, half into 3 minus 3 into 2. So 6, 3 minus 6 is minus 3. Modulus will be plus 3. So it is 3 by 2. Then A32 is equal to half into 3 minus 3 into 2. So 3 into 2 is 3, 1 it is 3 into 1. So 3 minus 3 is 0, that this element will be 0. 1, A31, so 3 minus 3 into 1, so it is a 0. And A32 is 3 minus 6 is 3, so it is 3 by 2. So we have calculated all the elements, therefore the matrix, therefore A is equal to, now we can substitute all these values. So first element is 1, 5 by 2, 1, 5 by 2, half, 2, 0 and 3 by. So this is the required matrix when Aij is given. So A is equal to this matrix. Next we'll see thank you.